ceiling fan is spinning slow and low, throwing shapes across the dusty wooden floor. Outside the world is rushing by somewhere I do not know, while I am staring at the locked and silent door. Your favorite coffee mug is sitting on the stand, still holding traces of a sweet and warm bouquet. But there is nothing left to hold within my hand, just memories of words we used to say. And the sun is sinking lower in the sky as the golden light begins to fade and die. Every second feels like hours slipping past. How I wish this quiet moment did not last. For the light is casting shapes of yesterday, tracing lines of where we used to laugh and play. In the silence of this humid afternoon, I am lost inside a sad and empty tomb. Now the corners of the room are growing cold, leaving only stories that were never told. I take a breath and try to close my weary eyes, but I can see your gentle smile behind the dark, beneath the heavy weight of summer's faded skies. I search the ashes for a single tiny spark. The lazy hum of traffic drifting from the street is like a lullaby for hearts that cannot mend. I hear the rhythm of a lonely distant beat and wonder if this sorrow has an end. And the sun is sinking lower in the sky as the golden light begins to fade and die. Every second feels like hours slipping past. How I wish this quiet moment did not last. For the light is casting shapes of yesterday, tracing lines of where we used to laugh and play. In the silence of this humid afternoon, I am lost inside a sad and empty tomb. Now the corners of the room are growing cold, leaving only stories that were never told. But if I turn away and step into the light, will the memory of you finally disappear? Or will I find myself still searching in the night for the voice I always wanted to keep near? For the light is casting shapes of yesterday, tracing lines of where we used to laugh and play. In the silence of this humid afternoon, I am lost inside a sad and empty tomb. Now the corners of the room are growing cold, leaving only stories that were never told.
The glass is sweating on the polished oak, water dripping down the side like quiet tears. I try to remember the last words that you spoke before we walked away across the passing years. The heat is heavy on this quiet street. Nobody walks beneath the blazing yellow sun. I sit alone inside our favorite old retreat and think of all the things we should have done. Now the sweetness is diluted by the cold, and the promises we made are growing old. I am watching as the colors start to bleed, losing everything I thought I'd ever need. All the frozen pieces turn to water now, and I cannot hold them back or stop them anyhow. Just a puddle where the frozen spark once lay, in the middle of a lazy summer day. Every drop is like a memory of you, fading slowly out of view. I stir the liquid with a plastic straw and listen to the hollow sound it makes inside. There is a sadness in this silent summer thaw that leaves me with no secret place to hide. The sunlit shadows stretch across the floor and point toward the place where you once used to sit. But there is no one standing at the open door, only a fading dream of what we lit. Now the sweetness is diluted by the cold, and the promises we made are growing old. I am watching as the colors start to bleed, losing everything I thought I'd ever need. All the frozen pieces turn to water now, and I cannot hold them back or stop them anyhow. Just a puddle where the frozen spark once lay, in the middle of a lazy summer day. Every drop is like a memory of you, fading slowly out of view. And if I could freeze the clock and turn it back to the winter when our love was crisp and clean, would we find the courage that we seem to lack, or would we still become a silent, empty scene? All the frozen pieces turn to water now, and I cannot hold them back or stop them anyhow. Just a puddle where the frozen spark once lay, in the middle of a lazy summer day. Every drop is like a memory of you, fading slowly out of view.
A beam of silver light cuts through the shade, revealing secrets that are floating in the air. 1,000 tiny dancers that will never fade, they glide along without a worry or a care. I watch them hover in the heavy, quiet room, while all the world outside is moving way too fast. I am a prisoner of this familiar gloom, still holding on to things that happened in the past, like a leaf that has been carried by the wind. I am wandering and trying to begin, but the warmth of afternoon is keeping me locked inside a silent memory. See them float beneath the golden summer sky, never asking where they go or asking why. Just a beautiful and quiet little spark, moving slowly from the light into the dark. And I wonder if you ever think of me, floating in your memory. The clock is ticking with a heavy, steady sound, but time is frozen in this corner of the town. I look for traces of the love we never found, before our beautiful creation tumbled down. Your empty chair is bathing in the golden glow, and for a moment I can see you sitting there. But it is just a trick of light I used to know, an illusion hanging in the heavy air, like a leaf that has been carried by the wind. I am wandering and trying to begin, but the warmth of afternoon is keeping me locked inside a silent memory. See them float beneath the golden summer sky, never asking where they go or asking why. Just a beautiful and quiet little spark, moving slowly from the light into the dark. And I wonder if you ever think of me, floating in your memory. They do not struggle as they fall and rise, they only drift beneath the heavy summer skies. I wish that I could let it go like they all do, and find a way to live my life without you. See them float beneath the golden summer sky, never asking where they go or asking why. Just a beautiful and quiet little spark, moving slowly from the light into the dark. And I wonder if you ever think of me, floating in your memory.
Touch the glass and feel the icy chill, while all around me is a heavy, humid heat. The world is quiet and the city is so still, except the lazy music of the empty street. A single drop begins its slow and steady slide, like a secret that I can no longer keep. I I try to bury all the pain I have inside, while all the memories are waking from their sleep. And the sun is beating down upon the roof, while I am searching for a tiny bit of proof that the love we had was real and not a dream, though it ripped apart at every single seam. See the tears that gather on the outer wall as they pull together and begin to fall. Just a quiet sigh within the summer air, left to wonder if you ever really care. And the warmth is taking over once again, like a sad and heavy rain. I draw a circle with my finger in the mist and write the initials that I used to hold so dear, but they are vanishing before they can be kissed, as they dissolve into a cold and heavy tear. The hours pass and yet I cannot seem to move. I am cemented to this old and wooden chair, with nothing left for me to gain or to disprove. Just a heavy silence hanging in the air. And the sun is beating down upon the roof, while I am searching for a tiny bit of proof that the love we had was real and not a dream, though it ripped apart at every single seam. See the tears that gather on the outer wall as they pull together and begin to fall. Just a quiet sigh within the summer air, left to wonder if you ever really care. And the warmth is taking over once again, like a sad and heavy rain. And when the glass is dry and warm to touch, will I still miss your presence quite this much? Or will the water wash away the painful trace of your beautiful and half-forgotten face? See the tears that gather on the outer wall as they pull together and begin to fall. Just a quiet sigh within the summer air, left to wonder if you ever really care. And the warmth is taking over once again, like a sad and heavy rain.
The distant hills are melting in the glow, where heat is rising like a curtain in the sky. And all the memories of long and long ago are coming back to ask a quiet question: why? I sip my drink and watch the lazy birds go by. They seem so heavy as they wing across the blue, and like a cloud that has been stranded in the high, I find my thoughts are always drifting back to you. For the summer sun is cruel in its grace, shining brightly on your empty, quiet place. And I cannot find the strength to walk away from the beauty of this warm and lazy day. But the air is thick with things we never said, like a story that has never been quite read. And the world is blurred and soft around the edge, as I linger on this silent, dusty ledge. In the haze of this beautiful afternoon, I am singing your tune. I hear the soft and steady rustle of the trees. They sound like whispers of a secret we once kept, but now they only carry on the summer breeze, the lonely tears that we have never fully wept. There is a peace within this warm and quiet space, although my heart is aching with a heavy pain. I find a comfort in this slow and lazy pace, even if we will never meet again. For the summer sun is cruel in its grace, shining brightly on your empty, quiet place. And I cannot find the strength to walk away from the beauty of this warm and lazy day. But the air is thick with things we never said, like a story that has never been quite read. And the world is blurred and soft around the edge, as I linger on this silent, dusty ledge. In the haze of this beautiful afternoon, I am singing your tune. And if the mist should clear and leave it plain, would I be able to survive the sudden pain of seeing everything exactly as it is, without the comfort of a sweet and lazy bliss? But the air is thick with things we never said, like a story that has never been quite read. And the world is blurred and soft around the edge, as I linger on this silent, dusty ledge. In the haze of this beautiful afternoon, I am singing your tune.
It spins around in circles up above, a lazy rhythm that is keeping me awake. And every beat is like a story of our love, and every second is a promise we would break. I lie beneath the white and peeling wooden beam and listen to the hum of metal in a air. It sounds like voices from a half-forgotten dream that is still hanging in the silence over there. And the heat is pressing down upon my chest like a heavy hand that will not let me rest. But the breeze it makes is cool upon my face in this dusty, quiet and forgotten place. It is telling me to let the past go free as it whispers of what we used to be in the rhythmic motion of the turning blades while the afternoon begins to throw its shades. Just a quiet sigh that echoes in the room in the middle of the gloom. The afternoon is stretching long and wide, and I am trapped within this quiet, shaded space with all the secrets that I try so hard to hide, and every memory of your beloved face. I hear the distant sound of children at their play, but they are far away and in another world, while I am stuck inside this warm and faded day with all my flags of hope forever closed and furled. And the heat is pressing down upon my chest like a heavy hand that will not let me rest. But the breeze it makes is cool upon my face in this dusty, quiet and forgotten place. It is telling me to let the past go free as it whispers of what we used to be in the rhythmic motion of the turning blades while the afternoon begins to throw its shades. Just a quiet sigh that echoes in the room in the middle of the gloom. But if the fan should stop and leave me in the still, would I be forced to face the silence of my will? Or would the heat become too heavy for my soul without the rhythm that is keeping me whole? It is telling me to let the past go free as it whispers of what we used to be in the rhythmic motion of the turning blades while the afternoon begins to throw its shades. Just a quiet sigh that echoes in the room in the middle of the gloom.
The cushions hold me like a heavy, warm embrace. I have no desire to stand up and walk away. I stare at where the sun is painting on the vase and watch the light begin to slowly fade to gray. The air is sweet with scent of lavender and dust, and everything is still and quiet in the room. I know that moving on is something that I must, but I am happy to be lazy in this gloom. For the world is moving fast outside my door, but I am sinking down into the wooden floor, with no energy to try and make a change in a world that has become so cold and strange. I am buried in the warmth of afternoon, listening to a sweet and melancholy tune, letting all the worries fade into the air, without a single thought of where we go or where. Just a quiet body on a dusty sea in the summer's heavy heat. I hear the ice cubes clinking in my empty glass, a hollow sound that echoes in the quiet space. I watch the shadows of the clouds begin to pass across the picture of your half-forgotten face. It is too hot to cry, too hard to even care about the reasons why we had to say goodbye. I only wanna breathe the warm and heavy air, and watch the lazy birds across the yellow sky. For the world is moving fast outside my door, but I am sinking down into the wooden floor, with no energy to try and make a change in a world that has become so cold and strange. I am buried in the warmth of afternoon, listening to a sweet and melancholy tune, letting all the worries fade into the air, without a single thought of where we go or where. Just a quiet body on a dusty sea in the summer's heavy heat. And if I stay here till the stars begin to shine, will I be able to forget that you were mine? Or will the darkness only make the shadow grow of the beautiful and happy life we used to know? I am buried in the warmth of afternoon, listening to a sweet and melancholy tune, letting all the worries fade into the air, without a single thought of where we go or where. Just a quiet body on a dusty seat in the summer's heavy heat.
My eyelids heavy with the warmth of summer sun. I drift between the reality and the dream. I cannot tell if the day has just begun, or if it is slipping down the golden lazy stream. I hear your voice calling softly from the hall. I turn, there is only empty space, just a shadow stretching long upon the wall, where I can almost see the outline of your face. And the heat is like a blanket on my skin as the sleepy quiet hours now begin. And I do not want to wake and find you gone in the harshness of the bright and early dawn. I am caught within the twilight of the day, where the painful memories are washed away, in a soft and lazy dream where you are mine, and the world is beautiful and so divine. But the waking world is waiting at the gate with its heavy, bitter fate. The lazy buzz of flies against the window pane is like a hum that keeps the heavy world in place. I hope that it will never start to rain and wash away the dusty comfort of this space. I take a sip of tea that has grown cold and sweet, and let the quietness wash over me like rain. There is no need for us to hurry or to meet, when we can lie here free of any kind of pain. And the heat is like a blanket on my skin as the sleepy quiet hours now begin. And I do not want to wake and find you gone in the harshness of the bright and early dawn. I am caught within the twilight of the day, where the painful memories are washed away, in a soft and lazy dream where you are mine, and the world is beautiful and so divine. But the waking world is waiting at the gate with its heavy, bitter fate. So let me linger in this warm and dusty haze for just another of these beautiful and lazy days, where I can keep you close inside my sleeping mind. But for the reality is what I have to find. I am caught within the twilight of the day, where the painful memories are washed away, in a soft and lazy dream where you are mine, and the world is beautiful and so divine.
is turning into amber on the wall, and every second feels as if it takes an age. I watch the leaves of summer gently start to fall, like dried up flowers pressed inside a dusty page. I hear the music playing softly from the back, a melody that we both used to know so well. But now it only makes me feel the things I lack, and rings inside my head like a quiet heavy bell. And the afternoon is stretching to its end, with no more broken promises to try and mend. We are only waiting for the night to fall and throw its quiet shadow over all. We are moving through the amber light so slow, like a movie that we watched a year ago. Every movement is a beautiful and heavy sigh underneath the quiet yellow of the sky, as the golden moments turn to purple gray at the ending of the day. Watch the dust motes dancing in the final ray. They look like stars that have been scattered on the floor. I wish that I could find a single word to say to make you walk back through that open wooden door. But everything is quiet in this empty room, and even my own breath is sounding far away. I am a prisoner of this beautiful warm gloom, and all the memories that have decided to stay. And the afternoon is stretching to its end, with no more broken promises to try and mend. We are only waiting for the night to fall and throw its quiet shadow over all. We are moving through the amber light so slow, like a movie that we watched a year ago. Every movement is a beautiful and heavy sigh underneath the quiet yellow of the sky, as the golden moments turn to purple gray at the ending of the day. And when the light is gone and only dark remains, will I still feel the warmth within my aching veins? Or will the chill of nighttime take it all away, until the coming of another sunny day? We are moving through the amber light so slow, like a movie that we watched a year ago. Every movement is a beautiful and heavy sigh underneath the quiet yellow of the sky, as the golden moments turn to purple gray at the ending of the day.
sweet inside the heavy cup. All the frozen cubes have melted into gray. I do not have the heart to even pick it up or throw the bitter dregs of yesterday away. I look across the table at the empty chair where you would sit and smile and talk about your dreams. But now there's only heavy, dusty summer air, and everything is falling apart at the seams. For the heat has taken over everything we built, leaving only sadness and a heavy sense of guilt. And we cannot find the coolness that we had before, now that you have walked out of the heavy wooden door. Now the liquid is as warm as summer rain, and it only brings a slow and heavy pain. To remember how we used to be so cool and bright, like a star that shone within the quiet night. But the warmth has settled down upon the floor, and we are cold no more. I hear the traffic passing on the road outside, a lazy steady rumble in the summer heat. There is no place where we can go and try to hide from all the memories that gather on the street. I take a book and try to read a page or two, but all the words are blurring into empty lines, just like the beautiful and happy days with you that have been buried under heavy summer vines. For the heat has taken over everything we built, leaving only sadness and a heavy sense of guilt. And we cannot find the coolness that we had before, now that you have walked out of the heavy wooden door. Now the liquid is as warm as summer rain, and it only brings a slow and heavy pain. To remember how we used to be so cool and bright, like a star that shone within the quiet night. But the warmth has settled down upon the floor, and we are cold no more. And if I pour it out and start the day anew, will I be able to forget the sight of you? Or will the empty glass still remind me of the chill that we both used to share against our will? Now the liquid is as warm as summer rain, and it only brings a slow and heavy pain. To remember how we used to be so cool and bright, like a star that shone within the quiet night. But the warmth has settled down upon the floor, and we are cold no more.
Are moving on the heavy green trees. The wind has died and left us in a quiet state, and there is nothing like a cool and gentle breeze to help us carry all this sad and bitter weight. I sit upon the porch and watch the street below, where not a soul is walking in the blazing light. It is a lazy afternoon we used to know, before the darkness turned our beautiful day to night. And the world is waiting for a storm to break, to wash away the silent, heavy delay. But the sky is blue and clear without a cloud, while the silence of the day is growing loud. There is a quiet that is heavy on my chest, and it will not let me lay my to rest. For the world is frozen in a lazy pose, like a beautiful and dying summer rose, and I cannot find the strength to even care in this quiet air. Your letters are still sitting in the wooden drawer. I cannot bring myself to read them or to burn. They are like ghosts that hover on the empty floor and whisper of the love that never will return. I close my eyes and listen to my heavy breath. It is the only sound within this empty space. This quiet day is like a beautiful sweet death, where I am searching for your half-forgotten face. And the world is waiting for a storm to break, to wash away the silent, heavy delay. But the sky is blue and clear without a cloud, while the silence of the day is growing loud. There is a quiet that is heavy on my chest, and it will not let me lay my head to rest. For the world is frozen in a lazy pose, like a beautiful and dying summer rose, and I cannot find the strength to even care in this quiet air. And if the wind should blow and bring the heavy rain, would it wash away the memory of my pain? Or would it only make the quiet feel more deep when the summer finally goes to sleep? There's a quiet that is heavy on my chest, and it will not let me lay my head to rest. For the world is frozen in a lazy pose, like a beautiful and dying summer rose, and I cannot find the strength to even care in this quiet air.
A yellow light is streaming through the wooden blind and drawing stripes of gold across your empty chair. It is the only kind of beauty I can find within this heavy and forgotten summer air. I watch the steam rise from my bitter herbal tea, a quiet ghost that vanishes without a trace. And like the vapor, you have drifted far from me and left me in this warm and silent little place. And the clock is ticking slow upon the wall as the shadows start to grow and start to fall. But I do not have the strength to turn away from the sweetness of this warm and faded day. They paint the room with such a beautiful and sad they disappear into the quiet night. Just a lazy pattern on the dusty floor, pointing to the place where we will meet no more. Every beam is like a touch of yesterday, fading slow away. I hear the distant sound of music from next door, a happy song that does not fit my heavy mood. I only wanna sit and stare upon the floor and cherish this familiar and sweet solitude. There is no reason for me to go out today. There is no one who is waiting for my call. I only wanna watch the golden light play and trace the lazy patterns on the wall. And the clock is ticking slow upon the wall as the shadows start to grow and start to fall. But I do not have the strength to turn away from the sweetness of this warm and faded day. They paint the room with such a beautiful and sad light before they disappear into the quiet night. Just a lazy pattern on the dusty floor, pointing to the place where we will meet no more. Every beam is like a touch of yesterday, fading slow away. And when the sun has set and left me in the dark, will I still hold within my heart a tiny spark of the love we shared beneath the summer skies, before we had to tell our bitter quiet lies? They paint the room with such a beautiful and sad light before they disappear into the quiet night. Just a lazy pattern on the dusty floor, pointing to the place where we will meet no more. Every beam is like a touch of yesterday, fading slow.
I sit tucked away behind the dusty green plant, where nobody can see the tears upon my face. I try to write a happy letter, but I can't. Within this dim and melancholy little space, the waiter brings a drink I did not even buy, and looks at me with eyes that seem to understand. I only look away and stare into the sky, with a cold and empty glass within my hand. And the couples walk past the window in the heat, laughing as they stroll along the crowded street. But I am far away from all their happy play, locked inside this quiet, warm and dusty day. In the shaded corner of the little cafe, I am watching all the memories fade away. Just a silent watcher in the heavy dark, searching for a tiny long forgotten spark, where we used to sit and whisper of our dreams. Now it is silent, so it seems. The wood is old and scratched with names from long ago. I trace the letters of a couple who are gone, and wonder if they had the same sad end we know, or if their beautiful, sweet love is living on. The afternoon is stretching out its lazy arms and wrapping me within a warm and dusty sheet, away from all the city's loud and harsh alarms, within this quiet and forgotten old retreat. And the couples walk past the window in the heat, laughing as they stroll along the crowded street. But I am far away from all their happy play, locked inside this quiet, warm and dusty day. In the shaded corner of the little cafe, I am watching all the memories fade away. Just a silent watcher in the heavy dark, searching for a tiny long forgotten spark, where we used to sit and whisper of our dreams. Now it is silent, so it seems. If I pack my things and step into the sun, will I find that my new life has just begun? Or will I still be searching every single face for the one I lost within this quiet place? In the shaded corner of the little cafe, I am watching all the memories fade away. Just a silent watcher in the heavy dark, searching for a tiny long forgotten spark, where we used to sit and whisper of our dreams. Now it is silent, so it seems.
The afternoon is slipping like a heavy weight into the quiet pool of evening's purple gray. I sit beside the rusty, closed and locked up gate and watch the final beams of light go on their way. The clock is like a heart that beats too slow and deep, each second dragging down my tired, weary head. I only wanna close my eyes and go to sleep and dream of all the lovely things you never said. For the summer heat is like a quiet chain, holding me within this warm and dusty pain. And I cannot find the strength to break away from the beauty of this sad and dying day. And the hours are sinking down into the dark, leaving only a tiny fading little spark of the love we used to share when we were young, and the happy songs we used to have sung. In the heavy silence of the afternoon, we have ended our tune. I hear the distant barking of a lonely dog. It sounds so far away within the quiet air. My mind is drifting in a warm and dusty fog, without a single thought of why or when or where. I touch the fabric of your empty faded coat that you have left behind upon the wooden chair, and find a crumpled and half-written little note that speaks of all the love we used to share. For the summer heat is like a quiet chain, holding me within this warm and dusty pain. And I cannot find the strength to break away from the beauty of this sad and dying day. And the hours are sinking down into the dark, leaving only a tiny fading little spark of the love we used to share when we were young, and the happy songs we used to have sung. In the heavy silence of the afternoon, we have ended our tune. So let the darkness gather round my weary head and wrap me in the words that we have never said. For there is comfort in this quiet, heavy space where I can still imagine your beloved face. And the hours are sinking down into the dark, leaving only a tiny fading little spark of the love we used to share when we were young, and the happy songs we used to have sung. In the heavy silence of the afternoon, we have ended our tune.
I watch the rain of light fall on the dusty glass, creating patterns that are beautiful and strange. I watch the shadows of the people as they pass, and wonder if they ever feel the need to change. I hold my hands against the warm and polished wood, and breathe the scent of roasted beans and quiet air. I would go out and join the busy crowd if I could, but I am happy to be lost and sitting here for the world inside is quiet and so still, and I can let my weary mind drift where it will, without the worry of the things I have to do, or the painful memory of losing you. Behind the glass, the summer is a quiet show, a silent movie that we watched a year ago, and every movement is a beautiful slow dance that has been stripped of any worry or of chance. In the warm reflection of this lazy day, I am fading away. I write your name inside the thin and dusty coat that is gathered on the corner of the frame, and like a paper boat that has been set afloat, it slowly vanishes and leaves me with my shame. The waiter smiles and pours a cup of hot black tea. Its steam is rising like a spirit in the air, and for a moment I can feel you close to me, sitting beside me in that empty wooden chair. For the world inside is quiet and so still, and I can let my weary mind drift where it will, without the worry of the things I have to do, or the painful memory of losing you. Behind the glass, the summer is a quiet show, a silent movie that we watched a year ago, and every movement is a beautiful slow dance that has been stripped of any worry or of chance. In the warm reflection of this lazy day, I am fading away. And if I step outside and open up my heart, will I find that we are still too far apart? Or will the warm sun wash away the bitter chill that has settled down upon my lonely will? Behind the glass, the summer is a quiet show, a silent movie that we watched a year ago, and every movement is a beautiful slow dance that has been stripped of any worry or of chance. In the warm reflection of this lazy day, I am fading away.
The candles on the counter are beginning to bend, softened by the heavy and endless heat. And like their wax, I feel my spirit start to end, and running into the street. I watch the lazy clock upon the wooden wall. Its hands are moving like they are stuck in glue. I wish that I could hear your gentle voice call and tell me that a beautiful, sweet dream is true. But the sun is shining brightly on the floor where you once used to stand beside the open door. And there is nothing left for me to do or say within the heavy warmth of this forgotten day. For everything is turning soft and warm inside, and there is no place where my lonely heart can hide. We are dissolving like the sugar in my tea into a quiet and an endless memory in the middle of this lazy summer days, lost within the haze. I hear the soft and steady rustle of the trees. They sound like they are crying for a lost romance. And though they try to gather up a cooling breeze, they only fall into a slow and heavy dance. I take a sip of water that has lost its chill and feel the heavy warmth settle in my chest. There is a beauty in this quiet, empty wind that tells me it is finally time for me to rest. But the sun is shining brightly on the floor where you once used to stand beside the open door. And there is nothing left for me to do or say within the heavy warmth of this forgotten day. For everything is turning soft and warm inside, and there is no place where my lonely heart can hide. We are dissolving like the sugar in my tea into a quiet and endless memory in the middle of this lazy summer days, lost within the haze. And if we melt away until there's nothing left, will we be free of all this sorrow and bereft? Or will our spirits mingle in the warm, dry air and find the happiness we lost when we were there? For everything is turning soft and warm inside, and there is no place where my lonely heart can hide. We are dissolving like the sugar in my tea into a quiet and endless memory in the middle of this lazy summer days, lost within the haze.
I wish that I could grab the hands upon the clock and hold them still within this quiet, warm cafe, to stop the world from giving us another shock and keep the bitter reality far, far away. I watch the lazy steam rise from my empty cup. It seems to hover like a cloud within the air. I do not have the energy to pick it up or look at where you used to sit in that old chair. For the summer sun has frozen us in place, leaving only traces of your gentle face. And we are drifting in a slow and heavy stream. That is the ending of our beautiful sweet dream. We are holding back the minutes as they pass, watching as the water drips upon the glass. Just a lazy effort to prolong the day before the golden light is washed away to gray. In the quiet of this beautiful warm room, we are waiting for the gloom. I hear the low and rhythmic hum of the machine that keeps the cold drinks bubbling in the back. It is the only music in this dusty scene where I am counting every single thing I lack. I turn the pages of a book I do not read and let the letters blur into a quiet line. There is no other comfort that I really need except to dream of when your hand was holding mine. For the summer sun has frozen us in place, leaving only traces of your gentle face. And we are drifting in a slow and heavy stream. That is the ending of our beautiful sweet dream. We are holding back the minutes as they pass, watching as the water drips upon the glass. Just a lazy effort to prolong the day before the golden light is washed away to gray. In the quiet of this beautiful warm room, we are waiting for the gloom. But we cannot stop the turning of the earth or give our old and faded love a second birth. We can only watch the shadows stretch and grow and cherish all the happy days we used to know. We are holding back the minutes as they pass, watching as the water drips upon the glass. Just a lazy effort to prolong the day before the golden light is washed away to gray. In the quiet of this beautiful warm room, we are waiting for the gloom. Are cool beneath my naked feet, while just a step away the concrete is on fire. I sit within the shadows of our old retreat, with no more passion left and no more sweet desire. I watch the lazy bumblebees among the flowers. They move so slowly in the heavy, humid air, and like them, I am spending all my quiet hours without a single worry of the why or wherefore. The heat is like a wall that keeps us in, where the sleepy, quiet hours now begin.
And I am happy to be hidden from the sun now that our beautiful and happy races run in the cool protection of the wooden shade. I am watching as the bright colors fade. Just a quiet body in a dusty chair, breathing in the sweet and heavy summer air, while the world is rushing past our quiet gate. I am happy here to wait. I hear the ice cubes melt within my lonely cup, a soft and quiet sound that tells me time has passed. I do not have the heart to even pick it up, or hope that this sweet silence is the one to last. I look across the garden at the empty swing that hangs so still beneath the ancient willow tree. It is a quiet monument to everything that has been taken from my lonely heart and me. For the heat is like a wall that keeps us in, where the sleepy quiet hours now begin. And I am happy to be hidden from the sun now that our beautiful and happy races run in the cool protection of the wooden shade. I am watching as the bright colors fade. Just a quiet body in a dusty chair, breathing in the sweet and heavy summer air, while the world is rushing past our quiet gate. I am happy here to wait. And if the shadows stretch until they cover all, will I be ready for the quiet night to fall? Or will I find myself still searching for the spark that we both lost within the heavy silent dark? In the cool protection of the wooden shade, I am watching as the bright colors fade. Just a quiet body in a dusty chair, breathing in the sweet and heavy summer air, while the world is rushing past our quiet gate. I am happy here to wait.
The bricks are radiating heat against my back, long after the sun has slipped beneath the hill. It is the only kind of comfort that I lack within this empty space that is so quiet and still. I watch the purple clouds begin to gather high. They look like mountains in the fading summer light. I take a breath and let out a quiet sigh, and welcome in the cool and heavy summer night. For the day was long and heavy on my soul, and I had no energy to make myself feel whole. But the twilight brings a quiet, gentle peace that gives my heavy, aching heart a sweet relief. And the heat is staying with us for a while, like the memory of your your beloved smile. Though the light is gone, the feeling is still there, hanging in the warm and quiet summer air. Just a gentle trace of what we used to be, living in my memory. I hear the crickets starting up their nightly song, a lazy rhythm that is keeping me in place. I have been sitting here for oh so very long, with nothing but the memory of your sweet face. The empty streets are quiet in the golden glow, as the street lamps flicker on along the way. It is a beautiful and peaceful scene we know, that marks the ending of another lazy day. For the day was long and heavy on my soul, and I had no energy to make myself feel whole. But the twilight brings a quiet, gentle peace that gives my heavy, aching heart a sweet release. And the heat is staying with us for a while, like the memory of your beloved smile. Though the light is gone, the feeling is still there, hanging in the warm and quiet summer air. Just a gentle trace of what we used to be, living in my memory. And if the morning brings a cold and heavy rain, will it wash away the sweet and quiet pain? Or will the warmth remain within my lonely chest, and give my weary, aching soul a place to rest? And the heat is staying with us for a while, like the memory of your beloved smile. Though the light is gone, the feeling is still there, hanging in the warm and quiet summer air. Just a gentle trace of what we used to be, living in my memory.
Only a single drop is left inside the cup, warm and sweet with sugar at the very end. I do not have the heart to even pick it up, or say the words that we can no longer defend. I look around the quiet, empty old cafe, where the staff are putting all the chairs away, and know that it is time for me to go my way, and leave behind the beauty of this lazy day. For the sun has set and left us in the shade, as the golden lazy summer hours fade, and we cannot stay inside this quiet room while the world is wrapping us in purple gloom. I am drinking down the final little drop, knowing that the spinning clock will never stop. Just just a bittersweetness on my dry tongue, like the final song that we have ever sung. And the door is closing on our quiet space, leaving no trace. I hear the heavy keys jingle in the lock as the owner waits for me to step outside. It is a cold and sudden little shock that leaves me with no place where I can run and hide. I step into the cool and quiet evening air and look back at the window one last time to see if your reflection is still sitting there within that beautiful and lazy, warm sublime. For the sun has set and left us in the shade as the golden lazy summer hours fade, and we cannot stay inside this quiet room while the world is wrapping us in purple gloom. I am drinking down the final little drop, knowing that the spinning clock will never stop. Just a bittersweetness on my dry tongue, like the final song that we have ever sung. And the door is closing on our quiet space, leaving no trace. But as I walk away into the dark of night, will I still carry within me the beautiful light of the lazy afternoon we used to share when we were young and had no single worry or care? I am drinking down the final little drop, knowing that the spinning clock will never stop. Just a bittersweetness on my dry